How are we doing this evening, today, Tuesday, June 30th, 2026? And what a day it has been. After doing what I was supposed to do this morning, I decided to go for a ride and decided to enjoy the sun. It was 88 degrees top. I think it went to 89, maybe 90, but I'm sure it was around 88 downtown Palm Springs. Well, it's nothing but restaurants and restaurants, but I usually don't go to the restaurants that is on the main drag. There is one particular place I want to check out, but this is not it. This is one of my old favorites, and what can I say? It's salmon here, salmon there. No matter what restaurant you go to, they're always gonna have salmon. So I knew they was gonna have some sort of fish, and more than likely salmon, whether it's wild caught or farm fresh. It you know is gonna be there. And at this particular place, Manhattan Restaurant, one of my favorites in Palm Springs, just outside of downtown, decided to go there. I had another restaurant in mind, but I decided, well, let me give Manhattan a try. Manhattan in the desert, what a place to be. The salmon tasted pretty good. But what led up to me wanting to talk about it? You know, I'm doing this rental diet, and this is one of the things I may have to try to be more specific about when I ask for what's on or how do they make a certain plate of food that they show on the menu. Well, they had this grilled salmon, and it had these little black specks on it. Now, I said to the waitress or waiter, it doesn't matter, that I didn't want any spices on anything. I wanted the vegetables. Steamed vegetables, yes, that's great. Black coffee, yes, that's what I wanted. The baked potato came with it, but I did not eat the baked potato. But I saved it, and we're going to get to that. But first of all, I did go to the Casino Agua Caliente Palm Springs 250-year celebration. I did get 2 little bitty bottles of water just to pass the time away. That was the intent. I did go here at the last minute, and so we decided, first of all, to go to Manhattan and get me a cup of coffee. Of course, my wife got a mojito. That was around $13. My coffee, how much was my coffee? Hot coffee, $4.49. I did not put any creamer in it whatsoever. No creamer. No hazelnut. No half and half. Just straight black coffee. So it's very rare that I drink straight black coffee. It wasn't really that strong. And it did go with the meal. So straight black coffee and a glass of water. That's all I needed. But anyway, getting back, I just want to start that off with the casino. I did ask specifically, they have no spices whatsoever on the salmon. None. Zero. Nada. I said no spices on the vegetables. Thank God they got the vegetables right. Steamed vegetables. There it is right there. I did take a chance and eat the bread. I am looking at it. I only ate half of the fish. The vegetables were steamed just right. The carrots, the broccoli, cauliflower, all that was great. I didn't put none of the butter, no butter on the bread, just ate one thing of rolls. We did buy a pack of rolls, but I ate one roll of bread. Not a lot of bread, just a roll. I did not eat the baked potato. I gave that to my wife. So as you can see, I only ate half a portion of that salmon. Now, mind you, you see some black specks on the fish. I'm trying to figure out what type of stuff that is on there. So I did begin to scrape most of that off, especially the darker portions. Because I wasn't sure about the sodium content, because of course everything has sodium in it. But this definitely had red flags written about it that I wasn't too sure. So I scraped off as much as I could. The salmon did taste like salmon. It had the right salmon flavor. Everything was great about it, except for that black stuff on it. I don't know if it was flakes, pepper flakes, or whatever. I'm still trying to figure out what that is, unless it's just a topping and it doesn't have any sodium red flag in it at all. Because most everything in here has sodium in it, including the butter and everything else. It naturally comes with sodium, naturally comes with potassium, and all those things. So I'm getting salmon, which is the right what you're supposed to eat. Salmon was great. Now, what my wife got was this. No, that ain't it. This is what my wife got. She got mashed potatoes. You can see the vegetables in the background. Roast beef. Of course, I did give her my baked potato. We took that home. Of course, I took half of my fish home. I wasn't going to just leave it on the platter there. But you can see mashed potatoes with gravy, baked potatoes, vegetables. So it was a pretty good dinner. Pretty good dinner overall. Now, when you drive through this area, you'll be surprised, no matter what time of day it is, that these restaurants are not very full, but they're always busy at some point, especially at breakfast time, and it depends on what time of dinner. We ate, let me see, what time did we eat? I'm looking at this. Almost 4 o'clock when we finished. It was almost 4 o'clock when we finished eating. So I did spend quite a bit of money today. I think I spent like $77 on gas, but that was after I got to Palm Springs. Then I went on and got some gas right while I was there. It was $5, and I believe $5.19. I believe $5.17, $5.19. I already had some gas in it, but $76 worth of gas filled up the tank enough. I already had gas, just like I said when I got there. And because I spent a couple of hundred at the casino, got to pay that back because I do have a trip coming up. So this is like a dry run. I always do a dry run to Palm Springs. That's one of my favorite places. And my total dinner bill for 2 people at the sales tag 9.25%. Subtotal $74.46. I did give a handsome tip. Came to 90 something dollars, not shown on here, but I believe it was $8.70. And then I gave a tip. So it was pretty much close to $100. So this is from Manhattan. They only had salmon. I was suspecting to see maybe some fish, but I was kind of sure that they didn't have any anyway. But I still wanted to make sure. I wanted to go to another restaurant. There was one down there. We're going to try that out later on. That is right there downtown. I keep saying I'm going to go by there and try the food there. When you go to Palm Springs, there is a certain time when there's a crowd. It does look sleepy quite a bit, but in the evening time, that's when it starts happening. This is the summertime. They do have a lot of events. They do have motels there, plenty of restaurants. I haven't walked the street. If you see some of my older videos, you will see hotels, you will see restaurants. Did go to a Thai place, a couple of Thai places there, a couple of Asian fusion places. I went on the outside of Palm Springs in a mall. And then there's another one that really is my favorite. There's a Thai. I haven't been there. So it's going to be a challenge with this new rental diet. But as you can see, that salmon had some stuff on it I still not too sure about. I ate it. I didn't want to give the impression. I didn't want to say anything about it. But I'm going to leave it as it is and find out what that stuff is. Maybe if someone knows what it is out there and you see this video, please tell me what it is. I can get find out. Probably can take a picture and find out what it is. Maybe I can have a like what would you call it? A spice identifier, just like they got a bird identifier or some sort of object identifier. Well, anyway, this is Robert A. Shop. This is going to be a short video. Manhattan in the desert, one of my favorite places. Lunch, breakfast, or dinner. I'll see you in my next video, folks. Have a great day. Always be skeptical when you tell somebody to do something. It's not exactly what you want. Even if it's 1/10 of 1% wrong, you can always scrape it off, right? Maybe. Not if it's inside of the product you're about ready to eat. Talk to you later. Have a great rest of your evening, or morning, or day. Talk to you later.